Well, we're used to seeing mule deer around southern Colorado, but moose? That's a pretty rare sight, and many of you actually saw one yesterday wandering around a shopping center and apartment complex in Colorado Springs. News 5's Maddie Garrett is tracking the loose moose today. And Maddie, an exciting sight for many, but these animals can actually be very dangerous.
Well, moose can be pretty aggressive if provoked. They will charge you, and sometimes they can even be deadly. Fortunately, though, the moose that was seen here didn't seem too agitated. In fact, it started out up here by Trader Joe's, and then at some point yesterday evening walked down the road and then actually into the apartment complex here at Sunset Creek Apartments. It didn't do any harm, just caused some excitement for the people lucky enough to see it.
Moose, 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 moose.
It's a sight.
What's coming to us?
Hey, moose, moosey, moosey.
To give you moose bumps.
All I saw was 4 legs. I'm like, oh, what's that? Is it a horse?
And I thought, oh, there's a horse in our apartment complex.
Fooled it first.
I thought a horse escaped from a farm, come to Colorado. But it was a moose.
Yep, that's right.
Pretty unusual to see moose in Colorado Springs.
No, I've never seen a moose in Colorado, and I've lived here since 1964.
But here one was, strolling by the Trader Joe's, hanging out at the Sunset Creek Apartments.
And he was just wandering. Calm. He was calm as could be. Like, you would think he'd be freaked with all the cars around, but he wasn't.
Unusual.
Wasn't that long ago, probably just 20 years ago, that no one could even imagine seeing a moose in our state as much as seeing them in town.
But after reintroduction to Colorado in 1978, their population has grown.
Now with them expanding their region and their reach, we're starting to see more and more moose throughout the state.
For the first time, we now have moose in all 4 quadrants of the state.
Living with wild animals and living with wildlife here in Colorado is part of who we are, and you want to respect their space.
Which the people at the apartments, especially 14-year-old Ravyn Bergman, made sure to do.
I took a picture and it was walking towards me. I'm like, nope.
I thought it was really, really neat.
And despite their best efforts,
Hey, moose, moosey, moosey.
this moose kept on moving.
Moose, 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 moose.
Always exciting to see there. Now remember though, if you do see a moose, you want to keep a safe distance, make sure your dogs are on a leash, and never get in between a moose and its young. If the animal starts to show signs of aggression, like ears back or eyes rolling, slowly back away and never corner a wild animal. Chances are, if you leave them alone, they'll eventually find their way back to their natural habitat. Guys, I think that's what happened with this moose. I've been looking for it all day out here, haven't seen it yet. Reporting live in Colorado Springs, Maddie Garrett, News 5.